Hey, hey, sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. Should we start the stream?
Hmm?
Should we
Uh,
start the stream?
the,
Ha-
I mean,
have you eaten since Tuesday?
yeah, we'll do the stream. We'll do the stream on Sunday.
Sweetie, I have some bad news for you.
Hmm?
It is Sunday.
Sweet glory. It's what?
It's Sunday,
It's Sunday.
2027.
Shit. But I haven't satisfied all the gods yet. Look at the potions. We're so close. We're so close. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how many cards I have. Look at this, Amabel. Look at this. Check this shit out. You take the torches and then a new god. So much new territory to exploit. Raw minerals.
We're supposed to be covering other demos though, not this.
How do I even get to those? What am I even going to do with those?
How do you think your bazaar copy of the bazaar is feeling? You just you've been doing your daily runs. It's been neglected. Part of managing polyamory and/or Steam libraries is making sure that you're giving time to everyone.
But what about balloons? What are balloons for everyone? I suppose maybe there are some other demos that we could look at.
Mm-hmm.
But what if, check this out. But what if I built this here? And then those resources go into there and oh my god, Amabel, look at all the things we can do. I need some lumber, but that's okay. We can get lumber. Right, if I just put this,
Thank you for
here,
joining us in the chat.
and then I put this here, and then we build the little lumber boats. Will come out to there, and then that means I can do this and that. Look at the size of the apple carts. Here come the boats. This is good. This over here. This needs lumber, obviously. And then there's this whole new god. Somebody's got to give this god some gold. Or he's going to kill us all, I assume. That's kind of what they do. That's like their thing.
This is why I'm an atheist.
Yeah. No, that's fair, I suppose. How do we turn crystals into... Oh, I see it. No, okay, look, the chain is obvious if I could just get access to the cards. Okay, so these can go over here. And then this can be right there. Or alternatively, it could be... Oh, this is better. Because then you can connect this to here. And you can send that out to there. And look at that. He's never been happier. His eyes are on fire. We are going to need more... We're going to need more incomes. Amabel. We're going to need more incomes.
I want you to think about your life choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this. Balloons.
Because during the time you've
Problem
been playing
solved.
Profit Margin,
Yeah.
not like you'd be looking at other demos or doing your Bazaar runs. We could play La Mulana together. That's fun. You like that? That's why we're still doing that, right?
Hold on.
You
Hold on. I thought La Mulana was a nightmare I had.
You could be kissing me. I'm very fun to kiss.
Oh,
Do you
that is
remember
true.
what it's
That
like
is
to
true.
kiss me?
That is true. All right. This is compelling. You're making a compelling point. Okay, I guess I will stop playing Profit Margin. Just a second here.
Okay.
Just gotta make sure. Oh wait, we can build another road this way. Oh, the roads are very expensive. Hold on, this is almost ready. Let me do this. I can build this one in just a second when the next load of gold comes in, and then I just need to revolutionize the southern shipping corridor, and then we're good. Look at that. Crystal's out. Crystal's out for the gold god. Okay, fine. Amabel, you know what? If you're so excited about other demos,
Yeah.
why don't you show me one?
All right.
What
all
other
right,
demos
yeah,
could there possibly be? Is my question to you.
All right.
How long can we run this bit before everybody's tired of it? Are they tired of it now? Pop off in chat if you're tired of the bit. All right, I'm hearing something. I'm seeing something. Let me pop this out for the viewers so that they can also see it. Hold on, it's gonna take a second. It turns out the software is complicated. Okay, this should be happening. Oh, wait a second. Hold on, that didn't. I can't actually get profit margin to close all the way. It won't let go of me either.
Oh dear.
There we go. I got it. I fixed it. Okay. What's up, Amabel? What do you got here?
I'm playing something called Line Runner. All I know about this is that you are moving through some kind of maze, and there are only 2 buttons: A to turn left, D to turn right. So this should be easy for me because there are less buttons. This
Should be very straightforward. The funny part about the playing profit margin obsessively bit is that I wanted to generate a game that was that looked sufficiently complex, and in the process of doing so, I did accidentally complete 3 full games. So I did play it between last night and this morning to get it set up. I did end up playing it for like 8 more hours.
Oh yeah, it was still long when I woke up in the morning. You weren't even in the room.
No, I fell asleep playing it.
All right.
Space to race. Space to die. You ever play F-Zero?
No.
This feels a little bit like a top-down F-Zero to me.
Okay.
With music that's less intense. This is like weirdly chill music for the thing that it is.
All right. Will I finish the first level?
It seems pretty exacting. Makes me think of that Erasure song. You know?
The what song?
The song by Erasure?
I don't know. Are they a new metal band?
No, they are not a new metal band. I hate this bit. Where you ask me if every band is a new metal band. And I know that you know that I hate it, and I know that that's why you do it. And I hate that too.
Sometimes it is a new metal band you're talking about, though. I got friends at that time.
Sometimes. About a quarter of the time, it's a new metal band. No, this makes me think of that Erasure song, and that Erasure song makes me think of Robot Unicorn Attack.
Is that a game?
It is.
Okay. You know what I was going to ask after that if it wasn't a game?
Yes, I do. Nick says, I got to go buy some ravioli. Anyone want anything? So if you have any shopping orders, please submit those to Nick in the chat.
Oh, some raviolis sound good.
Ravioli does sound good.
Nope.
Robot Unicorn Attack was the beginning of a magical period on the Adult Swim website. I still think my favorite game from their weird games period is Viva Caligula, which I have told you about. I know.
You told me about it. Sounds amazing.
It was a game where you play against Caligula. You needed to stomp around Rome and just murder everyone that you could find, and there were a whole bunch of different weapons. There were 26 different weapons, each one starting with a different letter of the alphabet. So you could, when you picked up a weapon, you would just press the appropriate key on your keyboard to use it. So once you had all the weapons, you could just kind of smash your hand on the keyboard and be flinging attacks all over the place. And then in the commercial was very intense. And at the end, the guy was like, "Scream into your computer for more power," and it wasn't a joke. It measured just the level of volume coming from your microphone, and your attacks actually did do more damage if your microphone was detecting more noise. So the optimal way to play the game was to run around mashing your hand on your entire keyboard while screaming. I mean, that's peak unifying design and mechanics to me. Perfect ludonarrative assonance.
Okay.
Do you think that when you get to 100 deaths, they will give you a trophy?
Maybe. So I don't think I'm completing that other turn, a second turn. So one thing I do before I check the AI disclosure, make sure there's no AI, which this doesn't have, of course, and then I check the discussion forum just to make sure that it's a thing that runs.
This is a great example of a game that AI would never design.
And the only thing I saw in the forum was someone saying, "Why is this so hard right away?" And like that's what this is, and I knew that's what this is when I downloaded it. I'm doing this to myself. I just can't seem to.
You almost had it there. You just need to hold the button for half as long as you hold it during the first turn. Exactly half as long to the frame.
That's 100.
That's 100. And yet she perseveres. Can we get a hand for the bravest Tran of the moment?
Well, now you said that I could do it. I want to,
I mean, I do believe in you. Always and forever. I think you can do it. Do I think you will do it? Kafir says in chat, is it designed for a controller? I mean, it's not. A controller's not going to help. It has two inputs, and they're both purely digital. This is just what the game is, right? It's about holding a button for a very precise amount of time.
Right, and then I'm gonna have to, switch buttons on that second turn, and I just can't. Now I'm just failing on the first turn.
Part of me wants to try it, and then a part of me knows that if I get it in under 10 deaths, that it will break your spirit. And so I guess
it will not break my spirit.
So I don't want to try it.
I'd like to see you try it, but let's see what the...
Yeah, try a hard one. Because I think the problem you were having with that one was it was too easy. Oh, fuck me. It's a lot like that, it's a lot like the paper airplane game in WarioWare.
Yeah.
You know that one? Is that your favorite WarioWare game? You've never played WarioWare.
I've never played WarioWare, yeah.
That's actually kind of fun. The only
Wario game I've ever played is the one for the Virtual Boy, a console that I own.
And that is a good Wario game, to be clear.
Yeah.
Hey, you made 2 turns. How many deaths are you going to give this one?
I don't.
How much of your soul will you assign here?
See, it's not really. It's not like crushing my soul or anything. See,
you almost had that.
They actually felt a little easy. So let me go back to the first one. Let's give it one more.
Now I've got it. That it clicked there.
More set of go. Oh no.
This is about as good as watching me play Profit Margin.
Will you be nice to me? I'm trying my best.
I am being nice to you. I haven't clapped the little zebra board thing once.
What zebra board?
You know, the clapper.
What?
The thing to cut. Never mind. You got to start getting my jokes.
I am trying.
So that you can act like they're funny, so that the audience can think that if they didn't get it, it's their fault instead of my fault.
What if it's a serious thing and I think it's a joke? Because I don't know if it's a joke or not. Okay, wow. You know what? Wow. I did better, and that's as far as I'm going to go.
You did do better.
This is Line Runner.
That's Line Runner. That's what Line Runner is like. If you like to press the button for a pretty precise amount of time, boy oh boy, friends, do we have the game for you?
Yeah.
And it sounds. I don't even mean for that to sound shit. Like it sounds kind of arch the way I'm saying it there, but I do think that that's a real thing. That's a real kind of thing.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of like Flash games, like Newgrounds kind of stuff. And I enjoy some of those sometimes. What do you have now?
Such things as I have. So I don't know if you have heard of this one. We're gonna play a little game here called Profit Margin.
God damn it.
No, I wanted to try this out. So just to say here, I guess we could have said at the very, very top, but just to say here, again, we're playing most of these games pretty much sight unseen. Looked at the store page and that's it. So I cannot verify that this will be a great time, but it seems like it could be a good time. This game is going to be called Fury Ball.
Okay.
Which sounds, I think, like a game appropriate to my whole situation. Fury Ball, Rogue Revenge. Let me get it up on the thing here. Okay, that's that. And then also, it's cool. It would be cool if Amabel could see it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Now, you're never going to believe it, but this game is some kind of roguelite.
Okay.
An explosive action roguelite, no less. I guess we'll try it on normal first.
Are you okay?
The audio can maybe come up a little bit.
For you.
The old world is gone. Sitting on its smoking ruins, one city still stands. A cutthroat only governed by a twisted shadow of a sport. The Fury Ball. Winners rule the city alongside their gangs, resolving feuds through Fury Ball matches. Losers don't deserve to be fed and are thrown back into the desert, never to come back. There's only one way to escape, one way to be free. Play the game, follow its rules, climb to the top of the city, and be reborn as a champion inside of the Fury Dome.
Amabel, I'm going to have to ask you not to laugh at the Fury Dome.
I'm sorry. The line, losers don't deserve to be fed, is funny, because my mother used to say it to me a lot.
Okay. That's also not funny. Amabel,
What do you
there
mean?
are 15,000 shaders waiting to be compiled. What the fuck is happening in this video game? Is it really going to make us sit here while that number slowly ticks down from 15,000?
I think so.
That simply can't be the right number.
Here's the thing that I do when I
Yeah.
look for these demos is I look for games that look like shit because parentheses affectionate because then I don't have to worry about this problem.
When the game loads up sometime in 2029, you're going to see that it doesn't look like it should. I guess I have a habit, a gift really, for finding the games that have the largest amount of like technical intensity to the lowest amount of output that you can appreciate. You remember when TR49 wouldn't run right?
Yeah.
Because I hadn't updated my video drivers. It couldn't display the green text on the green screen.
Which
Because my graphics card wasn't up to
the puzzles before that happened, and I felt very smart there.
It is true. My graphics card was not up to the task. Yo, do you want to do another demo while this? Because we're either going to have to play another game, or fucking we're going to have to maybe tell a very long story.
I'm gonna stop watching your stream, and
I have a good joke. I have a nice shaggy dog joke. I can tell. It might take about this much time.
Let me get my demo.
Yeah, and get your next thing going. I can't believe this shit.
Let me know when you're receiving it.
What a world. What a world. Amabel, what are you bringing us?
Are you receiving it?
Yeah, we're receiving it.
Okay, this is called Get in the Hole.
This is called Get in the Hole.
It's about satisfying a hole.
Cat of Nine Tails, you missed a very funny bit about how much I've been playing Profit Margin, and then a game called it was Line Runner. Okay, keep it by feeding the hole often. I try. So if you move your mouse with a little bit more force toward the object, does it push it harder? Or is all of the force coming from the little wiggle? But it seems like you can push stuff harder.
Okay, yeah. So this is like a survivor's like, basically.
+2 if hole is square. That was a blueberry.
No.
Wait, is that what you're putting chunks of gold in the hole? Is that what those are supposed to be?
I don't know.
You want some more? Oh, stuff's happening.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't. Okay, just let me put stuff in the hole. Don't interrupt me when I'm holing.
25% chance of turning the hole into Hole Man.
Hole satisfied.
I need one of those for my life. The idea is you just want to like really okay. I'm so curious what the boss stages look like. You unlock the Santa item for future runs. Putting Santa in the hole. Amabel, that cannon was here to help you.
Yeah, I know.
But in the end, must not everyone go into the hole? I think I heard the Bene Gesserit say something about this once. So the item limit is the limit to the number of items that can be on the ground at once, right?
I think so.
So you're trying to keep swiping things in so that things will always be dropping. And as long as you're doing it fast enough to God.
Man!
Oh man. It happened. That's one satisfied hole. And I would know. Cornflake says in chat, let the stress flow through you until only you and the hole remain.
This is like a square hole, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
630 items. Okay, that's
Square hole
more.
frenzy! But see, it's frenzy mode, so it should be easy. You should probably avoid putting the cannon in the hole.
Yeah, no, I know. I screwed up.
It's very frustrating that you can't just like use more of your cat arm. Just like put yourself down on the table flatter. So yeah, like as you build streak, each item counts for more and more. So 630 it's not anywhere near 630 items as long as you're.
Yeah.
Amabel, is this rad?
I think this is rad, yeah.
It is kind of rad.
Oh, yeah, I want to push stronger.
In case you were wondering, the other game is still compiling.
Okay.
Here's a quick view of that for the folks. Oh, these cows are very heavy. Oh man, imagine if you get Whole Man. These choices are actually starting to feel like something. They're starting to be meaningful. Oh, nice! The cannon shoots the cows.
Let's see. +1. Okay, yeah, let's get some bananas in here.
Cherries. Oh, that cow's gonna go in the cannon. Yes, it's beautiful.
Get in there.
Never enough bananas, apparently.
That hole's been satisfied.
With plenty of time to spare.
I'm very good
Okay.
as satisfying holes. I've heard this many times.
Truer words never spoken. Okay, so boss time now. I'm very curious to see boss time.
I want to see the boss's hole.
Amabel, you can't just say that. Something's wrong. Oh shit! What the- I think you just exploded a cat. Hey, this is ruthless. This is a kind of brutality that you don't usually see on the internet. A place where only kindness is ever posted. Better and more effective cannons will solve this problem.
Maybe. Hole satisfied.
Okay, well, so you did satisfy that cat's hole. And I think that that's maybe the line.
Okay. Are you finished with your shaders?
No.
You want me to just go to another? I'm just playing demos today. I'll get through them all eventually.
Hold on. There are still 12,000 to go. I don't know. What do you...
Yeah, I can.
You want to keep doing this, or what do you think?
Yeah. No, this is good. Let me
All right, let me pop us back to the cave here for a second.
Shout out to Jeremy Sharp who made this beautiful thing with his team. That's
3D models by so many people, so many contributors.
yes, I will abandon my run.
I can't believe that they thought that this was okay.
Okay, so I have 2 more demos. So I'm gonna do another one. My demos are optimized to be short little treats between the big things you do. So
By the way, it just jumped by 5,000 all at once.
okay, so hang on. Are you
No, that means there's still 7,000 to go.
okay? Well, how about necromancy?
Oh, this has got the juice. Necromancy. Necromancy is rebound has crashed.
Skeleton is a skeleton with strong multi-hit melee attack. That's pretty good.
Hold on a second.
Next part.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna restart. I sent a crash report. Restarting Fury Ball. Let's see if it actually runs. You know what? Continue.
Okay.
Go ahead and skip this. Compiling shaders 8. Okay, hey, it worked. All right, hold on.
Okay, well then let me get out of mine and let me do yours, and I'll come back to this.
Okay. I thought it's something. Okay, it's all right. We're back. It's Fury Ball time. Everything's fine. Pretend that didn't happen. So here's the Fury Ball. I had this bat. I can hit a guy with a bat. And I can throw the Fury Ball. It's a little, you know what it feels like a little bit is Lethal League. Oh, I missed it.
Can you share it with me?
Not right now. It's too intense.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh. Okay, sorry. All right. Yeah. Here's you. Share this. Amabel, you need to experience the might of Fury Ball.
Oh, heck yeah.
I got 20 tokens. Give me the ball. Ooh. I like ghosts. Let's go see about the ghosts. So, for Amabel's sake, I got a dash, I got a swat, and then I've got the Fury Ball. What's up, everybody who's not me? So it's better to hit them with the ball. They take a lot more damage when they're hit with the ball than they do when they're hit by my melee attack. But if they hit the ball, then it changes colors and it gets harmful to me. And I have to intercede. Oh, that was pretty good. Turn it. It's a little hard to play while talking, or a little hard to talk while playing. Okay, Ghost Ball.
I've noticed this.
On hit, your ball phases through the target. So which step of the ball do I want it to be? Jeez. Okay, you can see it like cycles through the stuff as it. That's interesting. How am I going to manage? Like, how am I going to have the wherewithal to plan which phase of the ball it's in as it's hitting people? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, these assholes keep catching my ball. It was like, what if you had to beat a bunch of guys to death with a bat inside of a pinball machine? Ow. I feel pretty good about that one.
This is what 15,000 shaders look like.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to 15,000 distinct shaders. I need to... Hold on. Let me grab the ball. You're in trouble now. I do appreciate that. I gained a medal. I don't know what it's for, but I have it. This looks like some kind of futuristic drug. This is some jet or some red eye or something. Ah, whipped. Nice.
The size of the bat, this is probably more cricket than baseball, right?
No.
Does this feel like cricket to you? A lot of running back and forth.
I don't think this is anything like cricket, Amabel. Where are the wickets?
An Endor.
I was going to make the same joke if you said literally anything else. Those big guys are a little,
Are
they're
they
a
on
little too...
Endor or are they on the moon of Endor?
Yeah, they're on one of the forest moons of Endor. If I had made the joke, it would have been correct the first time.
Okay.
Just so we're all clear.
Well, yeah.
I was trying to shoot it into the track.
Who was that man that was good at cricket?
Don Bradman is the man that you're thinking of. So when I use my glove, like it grabs the ball from a pretty considerable distance, so it's not as hard to catch as I'm making it look. Let's see, if I hit her directly with my bat, it damages, it fills up the yellow bar, which doesn't harm her. It seems to, it just stuns. You have to hit them with the ball to actually hurt them. I like faster recall. So I'm having to recall the ball a lot because I'm bad at the game. Ooh, skull. We pick skulls.
Yeah, I know.
Very pleased with that. Okay, I can't recall the ball when it's red, but I can hit it when it's red with my bat. Ow. Sometimes. Ah. He keeps lining up in this catcher stance, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just throw the ball directly to him. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I just put it directly in his glove? There we go. This is actually super fun. I'm sorry that I'm not commenting very much, because I'm like really trying very hard to focus. But it is fucking rad to play. Once again, the enemies are like, they are wearing baseball gear. And so it's very obvious when they intend to catch or hit the ball with their bats. And I am still just feeding the ball directly to them every time. Now, my something is ready, but I don't know how to activate it, so. Alright, look at this. He's gonna go into catcher mode. Nope, he didn't. Okay. I really thought that guy was just gonna get hit. I missed the ball. The recall doesn't automatically call it like into your hand. You can press the button again to catch it, but it calls it toward you, and you can just swat it with the bat as it goes by. If you know are paying attention, you press the button at the right time. And I keep trying to do that and missing and looking like an idiot. Alright, new module. Dangerous. Your ball inflicts double damage but can hit you. If I fuse it here, what does it do? So it'll phase through objects but be dangerous in this state. We're trying it. Fusion time. Which one of these looks like a heal? This one maybe? This could be a red potion. Oh, it's a shop. You're an outsider, aren't you? It's not every day we see one of you crawling this far into the city without getting smashed up. Well, the thing is, I have gotten smashed up, actually, so I do need some help. Desperate people make for loyal customers. Sad but
sandwich
true.
probably is help.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of that for sure. And then I'm assuming bionic ticker here is maybe more max HP. Oh, once again, hitting it directly toward the enemy while they're in batting stance. Ow.
Alright.
I don't know if you saw that. The thing, it did do the dangerous but phasing thing there. It phased through that box and hit the guy in the back. That was pretty cool. To be perfectly honest with you, a lot of this, like, these enemies, it's a little bit bullet hell because the ball will eventually hit them. So kind of all I have to do is dodge. Oh. I dashed over to the ball to hit it, but it went dangerous right as I got in front of it, and I did not hit it. I took it to the face. I probably should not take the upgrade that makes the ball dangerous because I do not have the wherewithal to avoid it. Hey, you doing great out there? Inside, did you rough, huh? You know what often does? I'm always happy to see a sister with a new face. Don't know what kind of ghost you're chasing inside this damn city, but I know we need to get you into shape. Okay, that feels insulting. So there's a training ground. We can tune the ball. Let's go to the gym. So I did not earn any golden badges. Or I had one and just spent it. My cardio level is not... I'm not increasing my cardio level here. Yeah, we need better badges. Is the training ground just practice mode? Yeah, okay, I don't need... Tap, tap. This I figured out already. Bam! And see, they give you a useful slowdown time when you get close to the ball, like when it would be good to strike it.
Another one.
It's just, you know, some people, even with the useful slowdown time, don't have the wherewithal. What do you think about this, Amabel?
It looks like a fun, arcadey kind of frenetic action situation.
It's always a little bit more wind-up time than I'm expecting, I feel like, on the swing. It's all good. We're fine. Oh, narrowly missed the double. So you've never played Lethal League, but you saw a little bit of Lethal League the other day. I showed it to you.
And it seemed I could not follow it very. You know, it felt a very felt like an anime fighter.
Okay, I'll allow you to take that back, I guess. How dare you? No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's very frenetic and hard for me to follow. Like, yeah, I loved fighting games for a long time, but like, I really got into Tekken first of all because of your love of Tekken and particularly of King, but also because like the pace of Tekken, while fast, is something that I can actually follow and read with my eyes in a way that I can't with most 2D fighting games, air dashers, and yeah, Lethal League was just completely incomprehensible to me. Like, I got the gist of it, but I could not follow the action moment to moment. I can follow this, but it's because I'm not playing it. If I was playing this, I think I would not be lasting as long as you.
One thing I figured out with a lot of the enemies is if you get up close to them, they prep their attack. And when they are preparing their attack, they're not trying to catch the ball.
Okay.
If they're swinging at me, they're not playing Fury Ball, and that's valuable because a lot of them are very annoying. Like, look what a bad job I did here. It definitely has a little bit of Smash TV in its DNA, I would say.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
These little dudes run at me, and I can't help but hear that dude would buy that for $1. Ah, damn it. The big dude, his catch zone.
Why would you buy it for $1?
I'm gonna need you to just keep flowing with me here. The big dude's catch zone is larger. It is.
That's from RoboCop.
Right, but that's why it's in Smash TV.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was... Okay.
The Smash TV guy definitely says that sometimes. I was aware of it from Smash TV before I was aware of RoboCop.
Wait, do I not know what Smash TV is? I thought...
It's a great question. The snake ball makes your shot wavy. I guess I'll tack it on here. Because part of the problem is I don't really know what to do with these upgrades. Like I don't know what makes sense to. Because like if an upgrade's gonna be active a quarter of the time, again, I don't have the wherewithal to make sure that's the quarter of the time where it's hitting the enemies most of the time.
Okay, So I have played Smash TV for the NES. I did not realize there's a whole arcade game where there's voice.
Oh, okay.
So that-
I'm talking
that's
about.
different.
I'm actually talking about Super Smash TV. It would never occur to
Okay.
me to talk about non-Super Smash TV because why would you do that?
Because what I had was Smash TV for the NES.
That's fucked.
Look, my
Hitting
parents
the
didn't
ball.
treat me well.
Concerned module is active. Ooh. On interception, Azami enters frenzy, which causes my weapon to do actual damage.
Okay.
That's a cool idea. I would love to do actual damage. I don't think I'm ready for the shop yet. Let's go this way. I think people are probably getting that, right? Getting the Smash TV, the Super Smash TV of it all. I think it's like the construction of the explicit construction of the separate small rooms.
Yeah.
Trying to just knock the ball right off of him. I'm not sure I can do that. There we go. I was a little unsure how much of an upgrade the ball taking a snaking trajectory was going to be, because I was just like, well, that just means it's in a different, unpredictable place. But the snake is tight enough that basically what it means is it has a wide, the ball's hit zone is effectively just a little wider for a while.
Yeah.
And that's actually pretty rad. I'm digging that.
Lana is theorizing that the wavy ball is harder to catch by the NPCs. Do you think that's the case as well?
I don't think so. The thing I was about to say about the big guys earlier is that it seems like their catch zone is not where their glove is, but instead the whole width of their body.
Ah, okay.
Ah, damn it! Right into his wound up bat. Got him. Shit. But it is still the front side. He does have to be facing it, which did not work out for him so well there. There's definitely some tricky stuff you can do with the recall. But like because it snaps the ball back to you from within a certain area, you can like hit the ball off an enemy and then quick recall and tap it again to hit them twice in quick succession. And if you could figure out the timing of your modules, I bet you can use that to like double apply status effects. This is rad.
Yeah.
This is really working for me. More modules. Presumably there's a boss coming up somewhere here.
Presumably.
If you see any kind of indicator for where I'm at status wise, feel free to point it out. Oh, this is not good.
I do not see an indicator.
You can kind of swat the ball yourself multiple times before it gets away from you to change up the timing, which is, again, another very like Lethal League kind of maneuver. I'm really pleased with the way that worked out. Oh, I missed him. Never mind, I hit him in the back. Then I gave him the ball like I was doing it on purpose. The enemies shoot each other too, which is nice. Ah. You see that I actually made use of the frenzy thing for the first time.
Yeah.
There is not a huge indicator of when you are frenzy timed. Okay, we're picking up another one of these. I'm gonna put it on 3 here.
Yeah.
So now like half the time. This will make it easier to use consistently, because a lot of the time now when I catch it, it frenzies me. Oh, that looks significant.
Yeah, it's a baseball diamond.
Well, like there's like the the caution sign around the what do you call it, pitcher's mound.
Yeah.
It looks to me like a thing that could open up. It looks to me like the place where the Ava comes out, right?
Okay. Shinji would suck at baseball.
She would be the worst. Oh, did you see that? A thing did come out. A flamethrower. I was not prepared for the flamethrowing.
You were not prepared for the flamethrower.
I've been flushed. Well, I feel like we get the idea. I can get to a boss because I'm no good, but that's what this game looks like when it's not compiling shaders.
Notice that I got to the boss of Kids in the Hall because I am a skilled gamer.
Well, I mean, I'm not, so. Here's the thing. I'm old. That's where it's come. That's what I'm falling back on here.
Right.
I'm just too.
You're the one that's,
I'm too old to be good at video games anymore. All right, back to Snackromancy.
All right, we're gonna start. All right, so controls use arrow keys or wads to move. Your minions attack enemies automatically. You are getting this, right? It's on.
Yep, it's on.
Your snake form decays rapidly, but you can eat food to replenish and grow your snake. If you starve, you will shrink and eventually die.
Oh, I see. It took until that moment to put together what was going on here.
Enemies deal damage on contact. Your minions will fight them for you, or you can gobble them up, but you'll miss their loot. Okay. Now, to be clear, I saw like 6 different Snake games in the Next Fest. I was like, this one looks I like the look of it the most.
Mm-hmm. So your minions are just like riding on your back, throwing crap. So it's a snake bullet heaven where you can eat the enemies. Man, it's kind of a good idea actually. What is a snack boot exactly?
I didn't read it. I wanted a skeleton.
No, but I mean like themat. Like, what do you do with a?
I don't know.
Where does it go?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Peasant surge. It's the thing I shout when I go to the gas station and they only have Shasta.
Free food. Eat 3 times food. Range +1. Speed. Attack speed. I think attack speed's gonna be.
Yeah, it kind of seems like. I mean, if food is making you grow, obviously, your body being longer is a lot of downsides.
Yeah.
And I assume the idea is that you can only have 1 minion on each of your segments. So if you want to advance your attack beyond a certain point, you'll have to grow. But
The boss disappeared.
yeah, with the
Sweetie,
green
I've
arrow.
already gone to the boss on this one. Again.
I
Pro
told
gamer.
you were a better gamer than me.
Gotta defeat them to unlock the exit. Okay.
Cosmic Web points out that a snake is basically a long leg, and as such, a snake can easily wear 1 boot. I would not have thought of it that way, but that is a brilliant point. If you really think about it, a snake does have two ends and could wear two boots, but one of the boots is going to significantly reduce its effectiveness as a snake.
Skeleton speed, damage. I'm going big skeleton. Is that the exit?
I think you're supposed to. You think you're supposed to go through the door at the top left there. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I see.
Skeleton number 1 was your MVP. Skeleton minions are learning to move as one. Amabel, your total score was 69. Yeah. You did it.
Nice. Do I want to combine these skeletons?
Do I become a bone daddy?
I don't know about that hat. All right. Okay, hang on. So this is a Mortal Kombat, and this is a regular. Jeez.
I don't want to tell you that you have to choose the Mortal Kombat, but an elite room. Also, maybe Johnny Cage will be here. You gotta watch out. Johnny Cage loves punching people in the snake. Grabbed a potion of some kind. I like the fact that there's like an exploration component to this. Oof. Bonked your head on the wall, I think.
Yeah, that was a lot of... Nope. All right, let's see what we can get here to help us out.
Whoa.
Spooky.
Whoa.
Well, okay. Yeah, hang on.
Tyrio says, it's been neat watching this one get developed over the past months. It started out as a game jam game. And yeah, that makes a huge amount of sense to me. I absolutely see how this game would have come out of a game jam. Because it's got one of those things where like the kernel of the game is something that's like very simply expressed. And then you can see how they sort of like added things on to the idea over time.
Yeah. A rare chest. Okay, we got a Banshee ring. Okay, yeah, no, that's great.
That's pretty cool, yeah. Removes hunger decay, but an invincible snail will hunt you to the end of your days.
I kind of want to choose that, but I'm gonna go with the Banshee ring.
Cat of Nine Tails says, this is quickly dispelling the doubts that formed when I realized it was a Snake game. Yeah, I kind of, when it became clear to me that it was Snake, right as the game was about to start, I was like, oh, I guess that's a gimmick. But yeah, actually, like, watching you play this for even a couple of seconds, I'm like, yeah, I could spend some time on that. That seems rad. The boot. Okay. Confirmation. Snake does wear boot on head. And we don't know what it does. It probably just makes you faster.
The music's really rad too. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, the whole presentation is very charming. And it seems like there's a fair number of helper types based on the upgrades that you've seen.
Yeah.
Damn, Pikes really lit you up very quickly. Oh God. It's a dwarf with a gun. Is he leaving traps behind?
Maybe.
All right, you took a fair amount of damage there. Ooh, unlocks mage skeletons. I assume skeleton frost and skeleton fire. Can I tell you? Sort of my favorite minions from Diablo 2. I like the skeletons that run around with the glowy hands.
Okay. Okay, that's not.
Alright. Yeah, you gotta be careful about your segments here. This song is rad as well. It's all good. It's all just bangers. The whole soundtrack.
What we got here? Okay. Yeah, I'll give another spooky. I got a lot of upgrades on those.
You think you have more ghost upgrades than skeleton upgrades right now?
I believe I have more ghost and skeleton upgrades already, yeah.
I was about to say crashing into the wall seems like really brutal, but I guess in most snake-type games, if you crash into the wall, you instantly lose. So I suppose, in a sense here, they're being extremely lenient. Falling on the ghost train. You know, even with the upgrades, Bone Daddy continues to be the MVP. Zombo.
Damn.
Wow, the zombies' attack damage is really bad.
Relic shop, okay. Oh, I gotta do this first, okay.
Nick 16 Characters has returned with ravioli and a Boston butt sandwich.
Hmm.
Sounds
Oh
pretty
yeah, spider.
good. Hell yeah, spider you didn't have to pay for. Spider was fucking expensive in the shop.
Spider was expensive.
That feels a little crummy. You got that food, but then the text that came up in the screen, in the center of the screen, kind of obscured the wall, and so you immediately spent the. Ooh. Okay, so it's not a different type of skeleton. It's an upgrade for the skeletons. It causes them to deal fire damage. You're getting long enough that you have to be thoughtful about how you move in these hallways.
Yeah.
Oh. For example.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not good at snake.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So the key is way down in one of the southern rooms, it looks like.
Yeah.
Soundtrack.
Trick's real fucking good.
Amabel,
there it
how do you, what's your secret? How do you so consistently bring us these incredible bangers?
I stay away from things that have a lot of shaders.
You do not know.
That was a banger, though.
You do not know what any of those words mean. Your vibes are terrible. Congratulations.
Spider range, skeleton damage, attack speed up is fine. And let me get back over.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, if your snake is of any length at all, it's just not possible to dodge a projectile like that.
I mean, yeah.
You think our masked up enemies your biggest danger?
I don't know, it just sounds cool.
Okay. Lazuli 901 says, "Is this a train or some kind of creature? It is. You are a wizard who has transformed yourself into a giant snake, and you are carrying around a group of your necromancy minions. A dual class snake transformer and necromancer. You practice the forbidden art of snecromancy." And also,
I love this soundtrack.
either you or one of your minions is fucking tearing it up on the keys. Careful. So, now that you have more minions, like you just lost a segment there and thus lost a minion.
Yeah,
I'm very
that's
curious to see if you get that segment back, will that minion be there again? It seems like the minions are a non-trivial resource expenditure.
yeah.
Yes, the minion is there. So once you purchase the minion, they're present on their segment whenever you have their segment.
I don't have that yet. Okay. Right.
There's something about this music that feels very like 8-bit era Capcom specifically to me.
Okay, yeah.
That's so many pikemen. Oh, neat, a gyrocopter. Oh, wow. That thing hits hard as fuck. So you can see its attacks on the ground, like it was signaling an attack square on the ground shortly before actually attacking, but it's probably kind of hard for you to tell. So you're unlocking stuff, you're adding all kinds of new upgrades to the pool. What do you think? Do you want to try to take this to the boss? Do you feel like you...
Yeah, I'll see how far I can go with this.
Okay.
I'm not going through them without food. Oh, that one's without food as well.
Okay. Scoop
Oh,
up
I
everything you
see.
find and don't starve. Ooh. That's a neat item. Do you love your Banshee ring? Poor snout. Had enough.
Yeah.
Ready to unlock the Shattered Mask. This game feels like it would benefit from Crawl's announcer. And again, I guess I kind of feel that way about all games. crawl has really good voice work. The little bit of voice work that it has. Okay, so as we continue on in the dungeon, well, it might just be because you're on an elite level. I was going to say the surges get a little bit more intense. A militia surge is certainly scarier than the peasant surge. Okay, I was about to say, you have so many ghosts. The ghost bonus has to be good, right? But
Yeah, I'm trying to get.
you're leaning in on Bone Daddy?
Well, he keeps being the. Okay, I thought I had a key. I guess I. Oh, I must have used it already.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sure it tells me if I have a key or not. I'm just not seeing it.
And the door opens as you're approaching, if you have a key.
That's the wrong way. Okay, hang on.
Right, yeah. So probably just
Ooh, a pepper.
do your best to stay away from the ladders during the pikeman surge. Oh,
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's.
I was kind of thinking it was going to give you fire breath or something. It has
That is
made
not
you
what it does.
unbearably fast.
Yeah, staying away from that one.
Ooh. I don't want to alarm you.
It's a very small snake, yeah.
Yeah, you just seem to be suffering some problems in the health department. Oh god, Paladin Surge. Nice, good kiting.
You.
Got a little close there. This thing is tough.
I don't know how much.
Yeah, no health bar or anything. You just kind of have to keep hoping. It'd be a lot easier if you had your other skeleton
Yeah.
or your spider. Hooray. One thing that is certainly going to help the Bone Daddy maintain his primacy is that he's in front, so he doesn't disappear. Oh.
Yeah, I see.
Getting close. There's an upgrade shop on the way. So you only have 3 actual levels left to do. So 2 of these nodes are shops. Very impressed with how well your crew is doing, still holding off enemies in their considerably weakened state here. Oof. Yeah, all the little sprite work is really great.
Yeah, this is a very charming presentation.
Cosmic West says, any demos that you've played off stream that you would recommend? I have not played any demos off stream. I've been extremely busy and or unwell in my off stream and recording hours, unfortunately. Mentally, mostly. Check out this guy on his little horse.
Do not eat the pepper. Oh, that's wrong. Alright.
Just make sure you're tapping up immediately. Well, that's just a full-on fucking Warhammer mech. That is an actual Warhammer juggernaut. Yeah, in this particular case, I don't think being far away from it's helping you. It's getting its attacks from wherever.
Over.
Perhaps counterintuitively, you must hug the dreadnought.
Yeah, this was rad. I thought this was neat.
That's a winner for sure. I am actually going to wishlist that right now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Are you back in the cave?
Yep.
2 questions for you.
This
from
game
the
unlocks
chat.
in approximately 3 weeks.
Nick is asking if you've asked Power Packs Fest video. Are you a warm believer?
Woim.
I can't.
It says.
Yeah.
You know, like Sluggo would say.
Okay.
They're paying me in woims.
So Stephanie is asking if it's Warhammer franchise or Warhammer BattleTech mech.
Warhammer franchise. You know, that looked to me like one of those. Those are called juggernauts, right? Those particular sort of squat, wide Warhammer 40k mechs.
Sure.
Well, now you got me looking it up. No, they're definitely not called juggernauts. Maybe they're called juggernauts? There's also a thing called a juggernaut that is like a kind of animal that Corn Chaos Marines ride. Dreadnought. Dreadnought is what I want. Not juggernaut.
Okay. Juggernaut is a Magic the Gathering card.
You know, these guys. Look at them. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be one of these. The Juggernaut is a Magic the Gathering card. That's true. Your brain has been terribly magic poisoned, and I am to blame.
What do you have next?
What I have next is a game called Cyber Sushi. And I am currently loading it up. Yes, Cornflake says the one that's filled with a pickled Space Marine corpse. That is the case. Yes, a dreadnought has a what's left of a Space Marine entombed inside of it. That's how they are operated. Because everything in Warhammer 40K is like that. It's just how it goes. Wow, that's not 1,000% what I was expecting that to sound like. Amabel, here's this for you.
Okay.
Boy, that looks horrible.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't see an AI art disclosure on the game page. I will say that I do think that baby looked a little the way that some of those things look. But I choose to trust for the moment. Welcome, Looper. Okay, we have not. We do not deserve Yumi or Daigo. We will be Mochi, the brave role, the first cyber sushi to awaken in the dimensional loop, cheerful and fearless, with a 10% streak window extension. It is running a little before people say, "Hey,
Chugged quite a bit.
Chuggy." Yeah. It's on my end. It looks like that to me too.
Hello? Try hovering. You know, up, tappy tap. I'd prefer you not splatter on frame 1.
Okay, all right. Collect Chaos Power Orbs, then press 4 to survive. So it's a little bit of a Flappy Bird. Ow! They spawned that on my face. Hold on, I'm going to turn the game down a little bit. There's a level of fucking Japanese music video shininess to this whole thing that is... I'm not saying it's bad, but I am saying it's at odds with my character as a human being. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so much like graphical spice going on that it is running kind of like ass.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I hear you. Stop talking to me.
You know, up, tappy tap.
Here we go. Look, now I'm doing it. Now I'm doing the thing. Oh, I got greedy. I wanted that coin so bad. I will say I think that this probably is there's probably too many button presses between runs.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be a button on that screen that's like, let's go again right now. Especially considering that it all of the like sort of kicking you back it does, and I'm not going to be greedy and go for the coin that time. I'm going to stay low. boy, that's happening. So a part of the reason I grabbed this is because of the aesthetic. What do you think, Amabel?
It's something.
What if a video game was deeply insane?
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping there'd be more to the insanity, though. It does feel like sort of a layer on top of. You know, you can bake the crazy deep into your game in a Vampire Survivors kind of way, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's what's happened here. Between memory and myth, Yumi studies friends across fractured paths. I'm a little lukewarm on this very quickly. I thought it looked crazier than it's turning out to be. It feels like a thin layer of crazy over something that's kind of not that interesting. Amabel.
Okay. Yeah. This is an AI game.
I'm bailing. Okay, I was bailing anyway, but that has solidified it. What if I was terrible? What if I was terrible at my job?
It didn't show up on the Steam thing, but yeah.
Because they didn't fill out their AI disclosure.
Okay.
So it's an AI thing, and they've lied about it then. So that's fun.
Yeah. It can happen to anyone.
So, fuck cyber sushi. That's my official. That's my official come down on that. Let me pull up something I'm a little more confident is going to be okay.
Okay, and then I have one more after that.
Okay. We got here a classic. An all-timer. A game that's old as fuck, if you will.
Okay.
There we go. And then for Amabel, I just had to make sure it was actually running. Okay. The Gemcraft Legacy Collection. Did you ever play these Gemcraft games?
No, I have no idea what this is.
This is a tower defense thing.
Okay.
These are some old school tower defense games. One of my favorite tower defense situations. Let's go for, I don't know, Gemcraft the Forgotten. So these are old games. They released a new proper, like, fully steamed out Gemcraft game quite some time ago. But they have now brought forward so some of these games are like Flash era games.
Okay.
But here's the basic idea of Gemcraft. We're not going to read the text. We're just going to go to Gem. So you see there, this has 3 available gems: red, splash, orange, steel mana, and purple, reduce armor. There are 8 waves on this level. Let's go. So the way this works is to fight the monsters, you have to create gems and place them into towers. You have a spell that will let you create a gem. And then when you create a gem, you get to decide how powerful you want it to be based on where you click in your inventory. Lower level gems are cheaper but weaker. And then you put them in a tower to make them actually shoot. So you can see this is a grade 1 gem. Hold on, let me pause the game. We will very quickly get the ability to combine gems, but a gem's color determines what it does. So this does 4 to 14 damage, and it has a splash radius. So we're just going to throw one of these. I'm going to throw some gems into our towers here real quick, and we'll just click to accelerate the first wave. Come and get it, monsters. There come the monsters. Every time we splat a bug, we get some mana. So let's create ourselves a grade 2 gem. We got an orange gem with that. Orange gems produce mana when they hit enemies. So probably a pretty good thing to throw in our first thing here. You can see when you put them in, they have a little bit of a cooldown before they're available. So you can't really hot swap them during waves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab this old red gem that we had here. We have the combine option. If you combine two gems of the same quality and color, they just produce the next quality of that color. If you combine gems that are not the same type, they still level up, but you can see this is a red-orange, so now it has some mana gain per hit and some splash radius, as well as being a level 3 gem, so it has the higher grade values of both of those things. When monsters get to the end of the path, if they get to your hideout, they deal damage to your mana bar, and if your mana bar runs out, you are dead. So you have to protect your mana, both to use it as like ammunition, but also to kill the monsters. And then another thing you can do here is you can create a gem and then use the gem bomb ability to just... Oh, you actually have to hit gem bomb in this one. You can basically throw a gem like a grenade, which is not maybe the best use of mana, but sometimes can be very helpful during those particularly dense waves. And the gems behave like the kind of gem they are. So I threw a purple gem there, which is a armor reduction gem. And so, you know, if there were a bunch of particularly heavy enemies or like a juggernaut kind of thing going on. Average monster hue, 23. There will be 12 monsters here. The colors of the monsters do mean stuff about them, but you don't necessarily have to, you know?
Yeah, no, I get the vibe.
So it's 579 to create a 3. And you can see we are getting different kinds of enemies. But obviously also this is the first level, and so it's intended to be very easy. Combine those two together and get a cool level 4 gem. And here comes the last and scariest that this wave has to offer. Having a nice gain mana gem up front obviously is very powerful. And then you can pool your mana to raise your max mana and the multiplier you get from the enemies, but obviously doing so gets expensive. It gets more and more expensive as you do it. And so like UI wise, these have always been very simple games. They're not as slick as like what's the other one I like? Kingdom Rush. Kingdom Rush has a real like very obvious level of polish on it. But there's a lot of depth in the fact that there are 8 different basic gem colors here. You can see this level has poison, triple damage, and chain hit. And so there's a lot. The different levels have different ones available, and there's a lot of skill to be demonstrated in how you mix your gems.
Okay.
And stuff, and also having to roll with it a little bit, because like if you spend a bunch of money on a level 4 create gem, you don't get to pick what color it is. And if they didn't give you the thing that you want, you have to kind of, how am I going to work with this thing until I can afford another gem? And the games all have like very simple, like skills you can level up, and the fancified version of this thing. If you wanted to check out, this thing had a sort of like a modern level of complexity. The game that's on Steam now is called Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath. It came out in 2020. And it is a slicker and fancier version of this idea. But this is like if you want to see the simpler versions of this, if you want to take a trip down memory lane, if you want to play some games that you played in your childhood, the Gemcraft Legacy Collection. It's got some cool old Gemcraft games in it. 3 entire games. And I can't imagine they're going to be selling it for very much, because I think all of these games were free on Armor Games. They all have names, The Forgotten and Gem of Eternity and whatever. The store page refers to them as Gemcraft 1, Gemcraft 0, and Gemcraft Labyrinth. So these were the first 3 games they made, and one of them is a prequel. In case you're aware of the fact that there is plot, I've played an awful lot of these games. I couldn't tell you what the plot is. But I just think Gemcraft's fun. That was
Okay.
my big idea.
All right. Well, then I have another one.
Yeah, what do you
Hang
got?
on. Let me get it up and then share it to you.
I love tower defense. I don't know if that comes through. I rarely play tower defense games on the channel because I don't necessarily think they're the most interesting moment to moment. But man, I love a good tower defense game. Goat's Odyssey. This has a verve to it, huh?
Yes.
Is that okay? He's received a postcard from another goat. A ghost card?
All right. Yeah. What if that was?
He could be all of those goats. The detested Peg. Okay.
Okay, well, hang on. Let me eat. Ah! Right. Okay.
That's a pretty wild way to draw a rat, in my opinion.
Okay. I can't get that. Okay.
I mean, the stones are numbered, so
Yeah. What am I trying to figure out here? What if we do them one? Okay, one just makes him come out. Okay. All right. What if we do then two? No.
maybe you need
Alright,
to
well-
put something on stone number one in order to like entice. The rat seems to come out and then look annoyed, right?
All right. Well, what do I have to? I can eat these flowers.
You can eat some delicious flowers. It's a great idea. Well, this does seem to have accomplished something.
Okay, all right, hang on. Let's click on the stone. No. Well, I got the bird off the. Wait. Squirrel? Squirrel can come out now. All right. What am I supposed to do? All right. Squirrel comes out, and I don't have a way to click after he does that. So it's gonna bring
You
out.
can't interact until he's done throwing his.
Yeah.
Well, you did already try clicking on the stones in 1, 2, 3, 4 order. I saw it happen.
Okay. Well, I think this is very charming, but I can't figure it out. Okay, so I think if I click on the stone and then try to click on the squirrel, it's not going to let me. No, this just brings out the. Any suggestions?
This causes the rat to come out and dance, I think.
Okay, hang on. No, I always walk here when he does that, so. No.
Can you
No. Okay.
reproduce the sequence when the rat is out? Like do what the rat do the squirrel, and then instead of pulling futilely at your rope while the rat is out, do the.
Okay, do the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, the rat has vacated, which suggests to me that this is not in fact the thing, but. Oh, wait. For whatever reason, that was the thing. That doesn't really make any sense, but it is the only thing you could do, so. I suppose it will work.
I'm not. Okay.
We were supposed to get from that animation that the rat just really loves the sounds produced by that sequence of rocks. A bounciness accumulator. I suppose that's true. Oh, stuff's going into your goat inventory.
Okay. All right. Well, are you gonna eat the bra? What's gonna go on? No. Okay, it's not. I can't use that right now.
The goat strikes himself in the head repeatedly to clear it of such ideas.
Rooster has a key. Okay. All right. So what do I do to make the rooster? Do I convince him with this hammer?
Yeah, see, at first I thought it was a convincing hammer, but now I see that it is a convincing hammer. You need to construct. Oh, what if you used the clothesline and the spring to construct some sort of rudimentary, like, catapult, like a water balloon catapult? You know what I mean?
Okay. Maybe. Alright.
But I know it won't let you use the thing directly on the bra. So you need like a weight, right?
Yeah.
Can you fill the watering can with water at the well in some way? We maybe have to fix the well. Nope. Okay, that just works. Portable rain.
Portable rain.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I can see that.
All right, now use the water.
No, well, now it's heavy, is my point.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
No.
it's heavy and it has a convenient handle, so things could be attached to it. Is what I was thinking. I don't know. Can you use the water to water the plants at all? That also seems like a very adventure game thing to do.
No. Hang on.
Okay, doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, we got some water. Can you water the tree of
Bucket.
the...
I can put water in the bucket.
You can put water in the bucket and then use the bucket as the thing I was trying to use the watering can as. Oh. Amabel, if you water the tree of discord, you shall receive the Irisian apple.
No. Okay. Hmm. No. All right.
I'm trying to remember my my Malaclips the Younger here. You get the apple, and then somehow that leads to you freaking out all the squares.
I can't seem to get the apple though. Is the
Yeah, hit the tree with the hammer. No, okay. Can you use the bounciness accumulator on yourself? No. Okay.
no.
I mean, that bucket definitely seems like it should be something. I'm trying to think about, like, what are the nouns and verbs we have access to here? Are we already hit just use everything on everything?
Yeah.
So anything you can actually interact with seems to have really clear mouse over text.
Yeah. What if the rooster is wet? What if I get this cock wet? Nope. That usually works for me.
It's resulted in me being given access to so many keys. According to Robin says, now use it to immanentize the eschaton, making the, you know what? If anyone was gonna get a Discordianism reference, I'm so not surprised it was Robin.
All right. So I made the apple
You made the apple big.
bigger.
That has happened. The apple itself. Oh,
Oh, I clicked on the tree.
which did not do anything before, but now it has done something. Can we use this apple as bait in our hilarious catapult? Not bait, ammo. No. Can you just offer it to the bird? Maybe the bird will just, like, come get your apple.
Really? Fuck yeah, an apple. All right.
Put an apple in a bucket. You ever heard this saying? Down on the farm, we used to say, "Put an apple in a bucket, and your bucket will eat for a day." But if you teach an apple how to fish, your bucket will be jealous. Now the bra's not the only thing on the clothesline that was mouse overbull, right?
Underpants.
There's also some underpants. What if you put the water on the underpants and then you lure out the human and show it to them, convincing them that they peed their underpants? And then once they're feeling ashamed, you can kill them with the hammer and then take over their life. Sort of Chicken Boo style. The talented Mr. Goatley.
Yeah. No, I
At this point, the only thing you haven't done is the one thing I told you to do. And so that is I'm feeling a little judged.
the one. No. What do you mean? I got it wet. I did that, and it didn't do anything.
No, you're not, but you're not clicking on the thing. There you go. There you go. See, now he has denied. No, he has denied it, but at least we tried.
No, I did try it. I have tried.
No, if he walks away, you've clicked away. Okay, so we have this apple. Can you combine items in your inventory? Can you smash the apple to make delicious apple paste?
No, I cannot.
No, it doesn't seem. If I were going to make a hilarious catapult, maybe now you can chop down the tree with a hammer? Nope. Who would have thought?
Well, I think the presentation of this is charming, but
But at heart, it's an adventure game.
yeah, and I do hate adventure games.
If you can't follow the particular string of moon logic being used by the developer, then what are you gonna do?
I'll try one more time using all of these things.
Jam a string up a rooster. We call this sounding.
Don't. What did I tell you about sounding jokes? I asked you nicely not to do that.
Neither of these, like there are these like flower beds. None these do not have any mouse over. You can't.
No,
They don't seem to have any interaction at all.
they do not.
They're like the only dark object that doesn't have any interaction at all. Seems very odd. Yeah, I mean it does seem like the key would be the thing here, but I still feel like just the adventure game logic brain in me says somehow the thing to do here is to build a weapon
Right.
and destroy that rooster with it. But I do not have any idea how exactly you would do such a thing. you got a clothesline, and like it almost feels like you should be able to connect the bra to the underpants or something.
Yeah. Wait, what if I do this and then very quickly... No. No. I'm not quick
What if
enough.
you just keep pulling on it? Don't let it don't let it reset physics wise. Just keep tugging on the. No, nothing. We do not have a go tool. Realize what we are trying to do. Amabel, is this better or worse than Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures of Pac-Man?
I don't. You know, both of them are really, really charming. Is the thing.
Interesting. It's not a word I would use for Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures of Pac-Man.
Oh, he makes so many like little faces. He gets so pissed at you, and
You're not wrong.
Like
He goes,
the kind of
"Wah, wah, wah, wah,
hostility
wah,
is
wah, wah."
charming.
Yeah, there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of different ways that Pac-Man can be angry, which is not what you would imagine from the first games. Oh ho ho! You found a place. Amabel,
All right.
you
Yeah.
had not fully searched the place. You fool.
Well, I don't like pixel hunt. I'm calling that a pixel hunt. So I had to hunt for when those pixels came on the screen.
I do feel like he could tell you that you're wrong from wherever he's originally standing. And doesn't need to walk over to the thing. I will say it is not immediately obvious to me why. Oh, they're doing a much simpler sort of weapon here. Okay.
All right. Well, that's Goat's Odyssey.
Can I tell you? I'm sure it's just like that because that's legitimately how it is at the beginning of the game, and you're going to use the hammer and the portable rain in the next room or something. I don't love that that has a bunch of items that are fake in it.
Yeah, and the only one we didn't really get any juice out of is the bouncy spring, right? Because the hammer was used for the fence, and the watering can was used to get the apple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The spring is what I'm talking about.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it might be for the next. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's for the next puzzle.
Yeah, so I don't like adventure games. This maybe was a bad choice for me. Are you in the gas cave?
We're in the cave.
Okay. Yeah, well, that was the last one that I found. I was like, oh, that looks so cool. I don't know what that plays like, but it looks cool.
It's charming. It has an energy. It has a vibe.
Yeah, but you know what? If you like adventure games, then this probably is for you. It is not my favorite kind of game.
We
do you have
are.
anything else?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You bet it. You bet I do. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'll go one more, and then
Okay.
maybe we can try a little something like a little closer together. Okay?
Mhm.
How does that sound?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. This game is called Dreadline Express, as you might imagine from the title screen that you just saw, where it says Dreadline Express. Here's the demo for Dreadline Express. The train crew needs your help. Please report any unexpected behavior. Amabel,
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more because it got energetic on me. The game aims to convey a genuine sense of freedom for which your feedback is essential. So let's play. Let's try out the thing. I'll tell you, aesthetically, immediately, vibes. The jerkiness in the frame rate is on my end. A lot of video games are still in development. The noise coming from the wall speaker cuts through the layers of my consciousness. It pulls me into reality. The electrical circuit crackles. Silence ensues. A moment later, an unfamiliar, sharply cut voice echoes through the compartment. With immediate effect, free movement on the train is forbidden. We've been spotted again. The lottery is already in progress, and the chosen passengers will be informed of their situation without delay. We expect your full cooperation. All hail the Supreme Engineer. Well now. Well, I'm inspecting items. I don't recognize a single one of the items lying around on the makeshift storage area. Do they belong to me? However, there is a piece of paper sticking out of one of the books. I'm drawn to it by an unspoken compulsion. The writing is rough and looks childish. My mom's name was Rose. Dad says she was here with us. He says people forget here. He'll remind me of everything. She was born in 1917, got married at 20, and then she died here. He says I'm not allowed to write anything down. But what if I forget again? Her name was Rose. Rose Mather. Rose Mather. You've revealed a fragment of your past. Oh, wait. Like a broken vase, I glue the pieces of my life together. I had a wife, born in the year of 1917. She seems to have died here on the train. How it happened, I don't know. In spite of my best efforts, I've forgotten. But I loved her with all my heart. I failed myself. I failed Teresa. Take in hand or keep for later. Let's take in hand a piece of my brain. There's a lot of thumping. Something under his...
I don't like how much thumping.
Tiny objects dance to the rhythm of train sleepers across a once elegant piece of furniture. The worn piece of wood is covered with many scratches from countless former passengers. But some of the grooves are fresher and deeper than others at first glance. Remotely, they give the impression of a coherent text. However, it is not possible to read it in the dim light. The pitch blackness shrouding the sky is transforming. It swarms, breathes, and pulsates. An amorphous mass made up of thousands of tentacles. The steam locomotive at the front slows down under a terrible strain. Sticky sprouts are trying to make their way inside. The thin window glass is the last barrier separating me from that monstrosity. So that's good. I'm glad I looked out there. The compartment is lit by warm candlelight. In other circumstances, it would seem cozy. I can see the original electric lights on the ceiling, but somebody has put them out of commission. Light. You made an observation. Oh, we're definitely taking this one in hand. Light has been our guide since the beginning of time. Within its reach, the unknown becomes tangible. It allows us to discover and learn. Here on board the train, human light is so much more reassuring. An invisible barricade protecting the fragile mind from the incomprehensible outside. The carriages have electric lights, but it's unclear if they work. In my private compartment, the lighting is cut off for some reason. I am left to the soothing glow of candles. The wax, however, is running out. Alright, so I'm going to take this light here. In my stale pockets full of grease stains, I discover an object. Leather-bound book without a title. Looks very normal. Not mere cards, these pages preserve memories and knowledge in a form not subject to external influence. Choose the cards you deem most suitable to achieve your goals and prepare them in your hand. The cards in your palm form your intention, and as such they are always used together. If the current hand is no good for you, the path of modesty can help. Narrow down your selection, think broadly, and pay attention to new leads. So let me put the wife card down. Because I think we just want light here. Okay, and there's not too many cards available in the demo, as you might imagine. I was hoping that the light card would let me... Oh, I have to hold up right click. Perhaps if I grab the nearest candle, I might be able to read the lines in its flickering light. So, as you're moving around the world, you're picking up ideas, and then you're actually, there's a thing that often happens in adventure-type games that's very frustrating, where your characters' intents and ideas don't line up with yours, and you can't always perceive the difference. It's always just like, why isn't he getting it? I really like this idea of the intent you're communicating to the character being formalized in this way, so you know whether or not it is possible to communicate to your character the idea that you have in your head. That's actually very clever.
Yeah.
Hidden secrets emerge. With no small effort, I set to reading. Teresa Mather, born 1938. Boarded, 8 years old. Beloved daughter. Kind, innocent, modest. Demise in the train. Coward, don't forget, you are a coward. I'm a coward. There are many fresh, deep punctures around the text. Strong knife stab wounds. Revealed a fragment of your past. Memories betray me. I have a daughter. How could I forget? Or rather, I had a daughter. Teresa was born in 1938. She was 8 years old when we boarded this train, the colossus of steel in which she died. It was my fault. I had the power to intervene, and for that I judged myself a coward. Let's put that one in the book. Press Control to crouch. Seems like the kind of thing you might need to do occasionally. Hidden from the world is an unknown piece of luggage tucked under the seat. Sturdy leather-covered work case. Wear indicates active use. A numerical row locking mechanism guards the contents inside. Should I know the combination? What do you want to bet?
0659.
0659? Were you
think
trying to make an 0451 joke there, and you just completely borked it?
Yep.
Okay. Tried to guess the lock combination using my daughter's year of birth. The numeric lock is 8 digits. One date is not enough. Well
you
then.
have
Well
white
then.
card in your hand. Yeah.
I'll need them both. Could the birth years of the daughter and the wife be the solution to this riddle? I enter the numbers 1917 and 1938. The lock clicks with satisfaction. A musty, leathery smell wafts from inside. The case is about to reveal its secret. It contains medical supplies, various reports, and a few other documents. A faded photograph, part of some kind of legal document, stands out from the rest. The face in it looks strikingly familiar. Identity documents. Now I know who I am. Apothecary. Samuel Mather. My own name is foreign to me, yet it is bound to me like a parasitic larva. By profession, I am an apothecary. Expert knowledge of chemical compounds and their effect on living organisms is my strength. I have sworn to use it as a tool of healing, but I can do harm as easily as I can help. Let's tuck that away. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's not tuck that away. Maybe the thing I should be doing right now is using this to inspect the case. The suitcase is crammed with all sorts of tinctures, medicinal preparations, and powdered ingredients. The mixture of scents wafting from it overwhelms my senses. I'm sure I'll find something useful here as long as I know what to look for. The door is locked from the outside. Can't open it from here. Trapped in my own compartment. There's something wedged between the door and the door frame. Perhaps a note? There is indeed. A folded sheet of paper. Wasn't here before. It's addressed to me. A single sheet of paper with an impersonal message. In the lottery, your name was drawn. Thank you for your sacrifice. Wait for the arrival of the conductor, and do not leave behind any memorabilia. There is no reason to endanger your loved ones. All hail the Supreme Engineer. Someone's coming for me. Amabel.
Yeah.
Amabel, help.
I don't.
Is there a... There's like a vent or something back there almost, it looks like. I mean, it's a train car, right? Like, what am I supposed to do? Hey, check out that clock. Madness has taken hold of the clock hands. Could this be related to the attack from outside? Could the train itself be reacting to it? I don't have a lot of weapons, is the thing.
I don't like adventure games or horror games, and you are playing an adventure game that is a horror game, and I'm glad you're playing it and not me.
Hi.
Have a talk.
I assume you have already had time to read the letter. Everything is clear to you, I believe. The conductor towers over me. But don't worry, dear Mr. Mather. It will all be over soon, he says, relishing the moment. Before I take you away, is there anything you'd like to say? The conductor looks at me as if I were an animal in a cage. He eagerly watches my reactions and seems to take a certain pleasure in it. Yeah, is there anything I'd like to say? I have a wife and a daughter, sir. Have you considered? Evoke compassion. I play Evoke compassion. Your family is dead, the conductor says reservedly. In your memories, however, they still linger. Tell me, you didn't break the rules, Mr. Mather, did you? He sighs. But that doesn't matter anymore. Memories will also pass with you, and with them what little remains of your loved ones. There will be no more reason to mourn. Let's get on our way. The conductor reaches out his skinny hand to me. Just before his fingers touch me, the train rumbles. Far in front, the steam locomotive lets out a terrifying roar. The conductor loses his balance as the train suddenly picks up speed. He grabs the door frame to keep from falling. That hideous mass of tentacles behind the window is breaking apart. As the car breaks free from it, the conductor straightens up. Before he slams the door to my compartment, I catch a look of anger on his face. The sound of his footsteps fades away to the left. The situation is calming down. The door is still locked. However, an announcement from the loudspeaker catches my attention. Once again, a voice echoes through the compartment. The immediate danger has passed. Praise the Supreme Engineer. The previous restrictions remain in effect, but you may leave your seats. Further instructions will be provided. Just then, something clicks in the door. Okay. Well, we're all good then. The glass is marred by countless scratches, all on the outside. Through the yellowed filth, I watch a sky I don't recognize. An alien sky that chills me to the bone. Good. Good. Every second I spend looking at the alien sky burns me inside. This is not our world anymore. The unnatural hue of the new sun, looking down on the gnawed skeletons of human cities, makes me dizzy. Let's just tuck that one away, yeah?
Yeah.
This door is locked. From the other side comes a clicking sound, the origin of which is unclear to me. And see, the electric lights out here still work. Electroacoustic equipment connected to the train's central announcement system. It's kind of out of place here. That's what's out of place? If I were to crouch as I passed through that, I wouldn't make any noise. Seemingly abandoned luggage. Some are empty, but most are full of personal belongings. They have become memorials. It's hard to guess what fate awaited the owner of this particular briefcase. Hi. A sad man with bloodshot eyes sits at the table. Do you want to have a conversation? Let's see here. About this lovely sky? Young sir, the man's gaze is unexpectedly firm. You haven't spoken to me during our entire journey. Now you won't even introduce yourself and you demand something from me? You'll have to forgive me, but that being said, I refuse to be of any use to you. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. All right. Hi, I'm an apothecary. The man looks at me sternly again, but eventually his features give way. My pleasure, Samuel, offering me a hand to shake. My name is Garrett Wilcott. The profession of an apothecary is a very noble one, widely respected. I regret that the same cannot be said of my profession. I'm a judge, or at least I used to be, before I got on this train. Crime and punishment wage an eternal battle against each other. Those who commit evil stand against those who punish evil. And how else to punish than with evil itself? Becoming an instrument of justice robs a man of part of his humanity. It brings him closer to the evil he wants to fight, and no amount of ironed robes and elaborate ethics will save him. And so Garrett sacrificed himself for the sake of justice. We can only hope that his motivation was an altruistic need to protect others, rather than his own pleasure in punishment. Let me take this in hand. Let me put my own thing down. You know, in my profession, more than anywhere else, it applies that what is good for one can be evil for another. But I'm still only human. It's impossible for me to make universally correct decisions. If it still mattered in any way, I'd like the sum of my decisions to have a positive effect. Alright, well now that we know each other, What's up with this sky, huh? You know, Samuel, I still sometimes hope to wake up from this nightmare. Then I'll look out at the sky. Garrett turns his head to the window. Then I realize it's not a dream. It's really happening. There's nothing waiting for us. There's no one else left. Only us, the crew of the last human train. Huh. There's nothing left but this train, a huge steel mass filled with despair and resignation. Is this an arc of hope or a foolish attempt to escape the inevitable? The tracks ahead, like our future, are lost in an endless void. We are the last people, the last passengers. My knowledge of the matter is modest, but one thing is certain. The world as we knew it is over. And this train, our train, is the last vestige of human civilization. We must not stop, or even slow down. Never. Garrett seemed to recite this phrase mechanically. I still haven't decided whether the steel behemoth is our salvation or our prison. You're an upbeat fellow, Garrett. What's going on over here? A few blankets hung on a wire form an improvised wall. It is a sort of shelter, providing the passenger on the other side with an apparent sense of privacy. Well, sure. You certainly can't see past it. This ornamental decoration made of cut glass depicts an unusual scene. Despite the pastel colors, the mere sight of it unsettles me. What could be its meaning? I feel like its meaning is... Jesus Christ. These people are very creepy.
They're not having a good time.
The wall clock is part of the interior. However, it seems that it does not show the correct time. Perhaps it does not work at all. Or the hands are guided by some other rule. What do they show? 2:48, roughly. The paper carries binding rules for passengers. The supreme engineer propelling this noble machine forward with his iron will establishes the following boarding rules. The train's crew, forever loyal to the sovereign leader, swears to enforce this order by any means necessary, for this is the way to redemption. There are dozens of rules in the same spirit, restricting the free movement, food rations, property, and other freedoms of passengers, all for the greater good. The rules end with a list of possible punishments, under which stands the confident signature of the Supreme Engineer. Strict rules gnaw away the last remnants of freedom from the bones of passengers. They regulate food rations, duties, and freedoms. The word of the Supreme Engineer is law. The main points are as follows. Prohibition of free movement outside the assigned area. Prohibition of endangering one's own or others' lives unless ordered by the crew. No recording of events on the train or events that took place before. The train crew, conductors, are responsible for enforcing the rules. No price is too high. This person is in considerable discomfort. Head and hands and tremors are obvious evidence of such. His clothes are soaked with sweat. The acrid smell is almost unbearable. Alright. 1 second there, kid. I'm going to be right back. I want to go ask my buddy Garrett something. I understand what you're asking, Samuel. He ponders. You know, people need order, rules, and laws so they don't stray. Restrictions and punishments are certainly unpopular, but necessary. If you are intelligent, you'll comply, hand over control, and spend the rest of your life in calm. As far as I'm concerned, I'm extremely glad that I no longer have to bear the burden of choice. I have no ambition to disrupt the order here. Okay, Garrett is useless to us. Mr. Samuel, the young man stutters. Be careful. The freedom of movement is restricted here. The crew recently closed this door for other passengers. Study the boarding rules thoroughly. They're displayed on the walls. Stay safe, he says, turning away. The door's locked anyway. Read the rules with this card in hand. It does not change anything. What do you think, sweetie?
Well, yeah, judge my.
I'm not allowed to read the rules with a sense of justice in hand. If I read the rules with my daughter card in hand, because she broke the rules on purpose. I'm just curious.
Okay.
No, we're not allowed to like contemplate how she broke the rules or anything. You doing okay?
Yeah, apothecary, wife, daughter, light.
The shapes formed by the interwoven pieces of glass vaguely remind me of the foreign sky beyond the window.
Okay.
The stained glass window evokes the same feeling of hundreds of eyes tirelessly trying to seek me out, to find and destroy me. Interesting. Not useful, perhaps, but interesting.
Do you want to try reading it with both wife and daughter in hand?
The rules?
Is she? Yeah. No. Okay.
Well, I guess we could go try to introduce ourselves to the young man. Like, actually try to converse with him.
Yeah.
The young man only acknowledges me after several attempts. Mr. Samuel, he keeps shaking. We've already had the honor. Euler, sir. My name is Euler. Please, he trembles. A man of your profession, help me? The noise here is unbearable. This infernal machine will not let me rest. His eyes glisten. Unbearable noise. The noise never stops. It is part of all of us. The hum of the steam engine and the clank of the sleepers will be with us for the rest of our lives. The human mind is unusually adaptable, so most passengers have long since become accustomed to the constant roar of the machine. If we didn't, we would end up like that withered young man suffering from tremors in the corner of the carriage. Okay, well, I know what to do with this. Let's just say I'm a professional here. In addition to the recorded knowledge needed to produce various medicines, the case also contains several potent substances. Amongst the powdered ingredients and dried herbs lies a lone vial of brown liquid. Last remaining dose of laudanum. I should use it wisely. There must be more than one use for it. Oh, that's interesting. Tinctures of opium used to cure many ailments. That is, until they were banned in the early 20th century. And yet, one innocent-looking bottle is found amongst my inventory. Consumption of the substance causes a shift in consciousness, feelings of euphoria and peace. It relieves both physical and mental pain. I know they said there's surely more than one use for it, but I do think I'm going to give it to the kid, right?
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry.
This compartment door is locked from the other side. Inside, someone is singing in a soft voice. The words cannot be understood. I'm gonna do this. The young man shakes uncontrollably. That noise, that horrible screaming pouring from the speaker. He doesn't register anything I say. I'm a doctor? Ah, prescribe. The young man shakes uncontrollably. Yeah. Okay. Maybe this is not how we will deal with the laudanum. Prescribe laudanum to Garrett.
A lot of it.
The unpleasant noise is interrupted by a firm and measured voice. Announcement to the passengers, speaks the conductor. Our providers in the dining car have just finished preparing today's rations. Food will be distributed at the conductor's office service window. Begin approaching it one by one. Respect the order determined by your place in the car. Mr. Mather will approach first. To the Supreme Engineer, our gratitude. Oh. This is not the right way.
How are you enjoying this? It's very spooky.
Yeah, I'm pretty into it.
Oh,
Mr.
boy.
Mather, it's good to see you again. As a form of apology for our recent misunderstanding, I have taken the liberty of personally delivering your rations to your compartment. You will find your plate hidden under one of the seats. I am sure you understand that I would hate for a passerby to get a hold of it. Bon appetit. Yeah, okay. The thing is,
Would you like some of them?
the thing is, did you know, buddy, are you aware of the alien sky outside? You can go now. The food is in your compartment under the seat. I wish you a good appetite. Okay. Hey, everybody, just go ahead and help yourselves. I might close the door. In a compartment under the seat. At the very back, in the layers of dust and cobwebs, lies a silver object. Does that look like a plate of ashes to you? A tray with food, as the conductor said.
Yeah.
Next to the plate of disgusting mush lies a piece of paper, a letter. It's from Supreme Engineer. The letter begins, Dear Mr. Mather, recent events in which you have been involved have caught my personal attention. Please accept the attached insignia as a symbol of my direct oversight of you from this moment onwards. Now eat in peace, and as early as possible visit your conductor. He has already been instructed and will explain everything to you. Until then, do not speak to anyone. Do not put this matter on hold. Huh. Insignia, symbol of the crew. A symbol of the totalitarian regime that rules the train. It is a badge that the crew proudly wears on their chests, signifying their superiority over other passengers. I was given an insignia by the Supreme Engineer. I should think very carefully before telling anyone about it. That thing on the plate isn't food. The sight of that burbling abomination causes me physical distress, and the pungent smell makes my head spin. However, it is only now that I realize how hungry I really am. My stomach is knotting up. I'm actually considering trying it. Oh, I can't check out the water separately. I mean, should I try to eat it? How would I go about that? If I wanted to eat it, what do you think? What would I apply as my intent here? I mean, they said to eat, right?
Okay.
Nope. I thought it was worth a shot.
Um,
They said to eat because of what I'm supposed to do with this afterwards? No. Okay. Let me open the door then. Someone is blocking. I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to eat. So I do have to form a successful intent here.
Apothecary, you're prescribing that you'll eat.
Prescribe self food. Yeah, me eat. Perhaps I will try to eat at least some dry bread. What have I done? I can't believe I ate that atrocity. What primal urge must have taken hold of me? Huh. Well. The railway mystery will continue in the full game, but your adventure doesn't have to end just yet. Take a look at the empty spaces in the album to see if there's any lore you're missing. I am, of course, missing quite a lot of lore. But I do think... So there's more to learn about Garrett. There's more to learn about this fellow. He could probably introduce himself. And then there's 2 more pages that have a single card each. I'm going to go try to prescribe the nervous guy laudanum now that the loudspeaker's not running. Just curious.
Okay.
My man, would you like some delicious laudanum? What a kind offer, really. I appreciate it immensely, especially coming from you. However, I don't use addictive substances. The young man suddenly grits his teeth as a new wave of pain overwhelms him. No, you're right. I'm willing to try anything. This is no longer endurable. With those words, he swallows the contents of the offered bottle. The young man's troubled features finally relax. Oh, comfort. Peace. Thank you. Euler's arms are relaxed, and he looks calm. His tremors have ceased, and he seems slightly dazed. His clothes are still soaked with sweat, of course. Oh, that's right. We've already had the... He's a combinatorist. Euler P. Meadow, a name belonging to an obviously brilliant mind. I mean, it's appropriate that a guy named Euler would be a mathematician of some kind, right? A consciousness capable of peering behind the curtain of the universe and seeing the grand order in chaos. Combinatorics is the science of ordering, selecting, and enumerating possibilities. It reveals the true magnitude of the potential of an individual and quantifies our destiny. Shoot, I meant to put it in hand. Can I ask him about Garrett? You mean the man across the corridor? Sometimes, when I wasn't in pain, he kept me company. He did most of the talking, he reflects. He described vividly how much he would love to have a drink again. Now I understand after having tried laudanum. But he isn't suffering from physical pain like I was. He is tormented by memories. He avoids being specific, but he must have done something which he cannot forgive himself. It must have been a terrible sin. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes and commit sins. However, some sins burden us so heavily that the weight of remorse becomes unbearable. Our conscience becomes an enemy, endlessly tormenting us with our unchangeable past. It is a weakness that others can exploit if they have the right tools. A person can be completely destroyed by their sins, or stripped bare and exposed. Garrett's remorse gives him no peace. He must have done something terrible. How many more sinners are still on board? I have a thought. was wondering if I could prescribe something to help him forget, to help him sleep, you know. So obviously there's a little bit more pressing here we could do around the edges, but I think that's
Okay.
a fair time spent with the Dreadline Express. Don't you,
Now
Amabel?
you what are we doing now? Do we need to download something?
No. According to Robin, says in chat. Now get his wallet. I suppose
That's our Robin.
I suppose I could have. He seemed pretty blissed out. Honestly, I probably could have just asked him for it. Apologies for the sharp plosives. Whoa, that's loud. Whoa, that's loud. Video games. Calm the fuck down. Dear video games. Perhaps take it easy for a second. I'm going to feed this one to Amabel first. Y'all are going to catch up in just a minute.
Will they survive his bizarre games? Or will it be lights out?
Such questions.
I see. Okay.
So here's the thing about video games. I like them. And you know what video games I like a lot? Those Jackbox games. I think those guys do a pretty good job of making a thing that's pretty good. Hey, Amabel, what if you just did this?
Yep. Let me just move the window here so I also can see chat. All right. Is it just you and me?
Yeah, it's just you and me.
Head to head? Okay.
Dang it!
So check this out. Coming up soon, a standalone Trivia Murder Party game. I love Trivia Murder Party.
Campers, if you're missing any body parts after the game, be sure to check out the Lost and Found. The killing hour begins. Here's your first question.
It's Trivia Murder Party.
This is easy.
Smart people picked. From now on, you'll get rewarded with thread. Oh no, this is gonna upset Mother.
You'll never kill anyone with questions like that.
Sorry, Mother. I'm gonna give them an extra hard question.
How about that, Amabel? How about that one? You know
Yeah,
this
no,
one?
that one I don't know.
And the correct answer is... Everybody got the hard question right? Ah, screw it. I don't have patience for this. Let's go to the next game.
So, for those who are not familiar with Trivia Murder Party, it is a trivia game
Didn't your math teacher say you'd end up using this in a murderous camp?
where if you get the questions wrong, you have to play mini games in order to not die.
Before time runs out.
Sometimes,
No.
If you make a mistake, you sit in a little timeout.
sometimes even if you get the question right, you have to play mini games or not die. All right, Amabel, you can do math faster than I can, right?
Welcome to the
No.
talent show. Your talent is math.
Famously
very
not.
for you. Solve as many math equations as you can in 30 seconds. Ready, set, math.
We're doing it. We're doing basic math. This is charming, though.
Time's almost up. Here's how everyone did.
Yeah.
Q plus math equals punishment.
No,
Here's
that's
some
not
thread as a
right.
reward.
Well,
Nick asked if this is the plot of
Death is not an escape.
Danganronpa.
I'll rebuild you so I can keep killing you. And it's gonna cost you some of your thread each time.
oh, interesting. A twist.
Everyone started with a thread count of 500. Now let's update those numbers.
So you can die more than once.
What? Did you think you'd turn into ghosts? That would be silly. Good luck with this one. Here's what you should have picked.
You've got egg on your face now, boy.
I'll make this up to you, Mother. Here's a harder question. Here's the correct answer.
Wasn't really that much harder.
You're making me look like a frickin' clown. That's it. Follow me. Come with me. Welcome to the ultimate thirst trap.
That's not what that means.
Simply pick a chalice to poison. Then everyone picks a chalice to drink from. If your drink contains poison, you die. Sorry, I'm all out of Coke. Is poison okay? Everybody, pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
We don't drink bleach or eat Vaseline. We don't play with snakes.
Okay, now everyone choose a chalice to drink from.
How many layers of bluff and irony have been applied?
Sweet Dionysus, let's drink. Okay, show me those chalice picks. Who was dead right and who's just dead? Let's see where the poison is.
Did you also put yours in the boot? No, you put yours in the... No!
Ugh, survivors get some thread. Ooh, and just so you know, your death cup is not dishwasher safe.
I thought you would drink from the boot. You know, on account of...
I assumed
foot
you would
stuff.
poison it, so that's why I didn't put it in there.
But see, I thought it was so obvious that I would poison it that you would think that I wouldn't poison it because it was too obvious.
But sweetheart, the thing about you is that you are always
I hope you didn't take your sleep
obvious,
pills. Moving on.
non-derogatory.
Who picked?
Oh no. I have not heard about this.
Play a little game. This one's based off the game. No! And it's called Chainsaw. I'm gonna be circling you with a chainsaw. I'll show you a picture of where I'll stab. Use the graffiti to figure out where it is and get out of the way. If my
Okay.
chainsaw touches you, you lose.
Yeah, that's usually how chainsaws work.
I'll never forget the first time I swung this chainsaw at people, whenever and wherever that was. Look at the monitor. It's going to display the angle I will be attacking.
Okay.
Safe players, vote on who you think will die. Ready, set, react.
Easy. Still easy, actually. Maybe easier. You see, the thing about this is, He really likes
Yeah,
that area.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This could end. I'm getting a little stressed.
Oh, rats.
Okay. All
I
right.
get it. I believe
You
you.
earned this.
Hey, guess what? I found a button on the UI that makes me look like I'm being electrocuted.
Well, you didn't learn that from me.
I know I have to do better.
That's pretty
I'm not
cool.
crazy, voice of my dead mother who telepathically talks to me. Here's how that round fared for everyone.
The game's easy, as long as you just don't get killed by the chainsaw.
It's time for a little culture.
It's a lot like school.
Obviously, the correct answer is...
They got it all right. How humiliating.
I'm prepared for this, Mommy. Here's an extra hard question. And the correct answer is... Finally, some wrong answers. Nature is healing. Come with me.
I know it used to be password, and I was curious. I bet that it still was, but I think enough things no longer let you enter that as a password.
A bunch of eyeballs are going to fall from the sky. Guess how many land inside the vessel? If you're the furthest off, I will punish you. Let's get squishy with it. Look at that cool eyeball. No, not that one. The other one. If the eyes seem wet, it's because I showed them Titanic last night. Enter your guesses now. Here's the correct answer. Incredibly, you guessed this. Now let's see how far off you were. Nice work. Here you go.
I may have slightly lost count.
Let me task you with something easier. Dying.
Apparently Robin's Bank won't accept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 either. It's crazy.
If I could get it to work, Robin, just send me your account number and I'll
Now let's
figure it
adjust
out.
that.
Oh, hey, what's it like all the way down there?
It's round 5. Your last chance to increase your score. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. Here's what you should have picked.
They're all succeeding, and you're failing.
I've got this, Mother. They're getting a harder question now.
I see. This is very clever.
Who picked? Everybody got the hard question right? Ah, screw it. I don't have patience for this. Let's go to the next game.
I was like, that seems very easy, actually.
Let's see how you measure up to this next game. It's time to play Pouring. You will be presented an offering cup containing a certain amount of blood. Estimate how much more blood is needed to fill it. In your measuring cup, tap and hold that missing amount on your device. The measuring cup will then be emptied into your offering cup. I'll punish you if you overflow it, or if you have the least amount of blood.
This should be no problem for you, right?
Don't worry, I made sure none of the blood matches your own type. Look at how much blood is in your offering cup.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds to pour that missing amount in your measuring cup. Ready, set, pour. Let's see who pour their little hearts out, literally.
I might have put too much in. Oh, 94.4.
Congrats!
I was too
the
scared.
biggest underachiever was you. You just earned some thread.
Amabel,
Yeah. What?
I was trying to be conservative with the delicious, delicious blood. Also, for some reason, I didn't have enough.
For the final time.
Can't imagine why.
Who's getting closer to the fire?
It's a very close game.
Dawn is fast approaching. You know what that means. I'm done playing games. It's time to end this once and for all. I'm gonna give the player in the lead a category. Tap each answer that fits the category, then press submit.
Yeah, easy, Amabel. Just select the people who played for the New York Yankees.
You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Don't look now, but you
Can't help but notice you didn't move forward very much there.
And here's everyone's
No, I didn't
next
get that
question.
right.
The trailing players will get a third choice because their adrenaline makes them go faster.
Yeah.
Here's the next one. Time to speed things up a bit. I'm going to bump up my walk from leisurely to brisk. New category coming at you.
Oh, jeez.
Bad news for you. I played the shit out of the original Smash Brothers.
Ooh, that was ruthless. Let's see how you do with this one.
Okay. No.
Lead change. Once more.
Shh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
A new leader. Not so fast. If you want to escape, you have to get all three correct. And that includes everyone. This isn't over yet.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Don't stop now.
I knew Tom Cruise was famously short, but I didn't know about Adam Scott. No.
We have a new leader. Here's another category.
What kind of trick is the saran wrap? That's not fair. You were in front. I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine.
That seems fine. I definitely feel like this loses something in two players.
Yeah, it's a better game with more people for sure. I was mostly just kind of like I wanted to check out the new summer camp vibes. I will say I do like the murder hotel from the first two games.
Yeah.
I think that's a strong environmental choice.
Well, is that a stream?
I think that's about a stream. I think that's approximately a stream. Many people would call it a stream, and I would not be in a huge hurry to correct them. I think is where I'm coming down on that. You know what I mean? Hey, Amabel.
Yeah.
You know what happens after the stream?
I get something to eat.
Yeah, but before that.
Oh, phase 3. Yeah, what do I have to recommend this week?
What about phase 3? What about the end of history?
What have I done? What have I...
What have you done this week? Amabel, what have you done?
I released a board game that took a lot of my energy, so I have not...
Oh, you're
haven't
right. We
really
should super
watched anything.
plug your board game.
No, we did not plug my board game. But I haven't really done other than playing some demos with you and some Deus Ex. I think there's some cool demos. I'll recommend Snack Romancer, Worlds Upon the Wind, and Get in the Hole. And then I also enjoyed from the previous stream Character Limit and You Become Frog. That's a pretty good hit rate, I think. That's like 5 out of 7 were pretty good. So that's my recommendation, is those demos that you saw on this stream and on the previous stream if you were here.
That's your recommendation.
We didn't really. We haven't watched some. We've been watching Widow's Bay. I haven't gotten through it yet, though. I hear the end is good, but I haven't got there yet. I don't have much to recommend.
Widow's Bay is still great. That's certainly worth recommending. But y'all too. Feel free to please offer up the things that you have loved this week, the things that you have enjoyed, so that they may be loved and enjoyed by others. According to Robin, says probably way late to this, but A Widow's Bay averages out to a pretty darn good season of television. What an interesting way to put that. I detect some feelings about maybe an episode or two buried in there somewhere.
Yeah, we're like 5 or 6 episodes in. I mean, you've seen it all, but I haven't. And they've all been bangers so far, so I don't know.
Flamser says, since you mentioned tower defense earlier, Into the Slimy Mines is a great take on the genre. Recommend at least trying the demo. I've never heard of that, but it's got a cool name. Christian Johansson says, Terraformers. A viewer said it was similar to Slipways, and it scratches the same itch. That's a powerful set of words to say to me. Boy, oh boy, do I think Slipways is one of the best games of the past several decades. Possibly all of video games. Cat of Ninetails says, Object Impermanence, a cute little puzzle game where the main gimmick is that some objects only exist when you can see them. I saw that one. I took a look at that and decided not to pull it, but yeah, that looks really cool. Kyle says, haven't been chatting, but I've enjoyed lurking here today and enjoyed having you on the TV while I was making lunch. That's very kind of you to say. I'm glad that we could brighten your making lunchtime. Cat of Nine Tails offers up Iron Nest. You're the operator of a diesel punk artillery mech, needing to walk around in it to operate it. And the game is not shy about highlighting your leadership and awful warmongers. I like a game that understands that it has to say something about the things about which it has to say something, you know? I appreciate that. Nick 16 character says, my sis enjoyed the Aussie Clown anime. What does that mean?
That's probably the Amazing Digital Circus.
Okay, is it Australian? So I don't know anything about.
I think so. I don't. Yeah,
I have been
just mad about it and talking about it, and I have no idea what's.
I have been intending to watch it. I will. I fully intend. I'm fully going to watch it at some point. I know that the ending actually happened, right? But I
Yeah.
haven't. I haven't seen any of it yet. But yeah, okay. So I hear people have opinions about the Amazing Digital Circus. I have heard that people were not cool about that to the creator. This is like the thing I feel like I've been hearing lately.
Yeah.
And that's not, don't harass people because of the art that they're making for you. I don't need to tell y'all that.
Yeah.
Y'all are not those folks.
It definitely seems to be a thing in animation in particular. Like web animation, there seems to be there's a couple larger projects that get like this weird fandom harassment thing, and I don't know if you don't do that. Yeah, what she said. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Maybe don't have a work of art be a load bearing part of your personality and sense of self.
Cat and
Also.
Ninetail says, I think it's great, but stay away from the fandom because some people in there are Rain World fandom, if you know what I mean. And I do. That's exactly what I was thinking about. So I don't really have anything to recommend myself either, frankly. We watched the Mortal Kombat 2 came to streaming, and you know what I will say about that? I don't think it's a great movie overall, but I do think that it's super rad that they really committed to having the fight scenes feel like the characters have their powers. I think it's in a lot of video game fighting movies, it's like you think about like say the Chun-Li movie, right? Where like it's the thing of the whole movie that she's like very slowly learning to be able to use her fireball, and then she uses it like once at the very end of the movie, and it's not just like part of the fight, it's not a thing that she can do, it's a story, it's a plot element, right? Like in the fight, the fight between Liu Kang and spoiler Evil Man, Liu Kang is just shooting fireballs all the time because it's just like a thing he can do. It's part of his fighting style. He is a guy who does this while he's fighting people, and it's just the sort of like the naturality of it, the way the story is willing to acknowledge that they have fucking crazy magic powers, and that's just part of their deal, and it's normal to them. I really appreciate it. Also, I think the fight choreography is uniformly excellent. So there. That's my thing. The fights in the Mortal Kombat movie. That's kind of a backhanded compliment. The other thing I will say about that movie is that although I don't think necessarily that all the dialogue stuff is like, it's fine. It's never terrible. It moves really fast. Like they understand that this is a movie about people fighting each other, and people are fighting each other for like 85% of the runtime. They really do go from thing to thing really quickly. Also, for without a doubt, best film portrayal of Baraka. Baraka is in the movie, and if you're a Baraka fan, as I am, they call us Bladeheads. If you're a Baraka fan, you're gonna love what they do with Baraka here. It's wonderful.
You know, it doesn't surprise me you're a Baraka fan.
Yeah,
because there's something you once said.
Here it comes. All right, I'm bracing myself.
Hang on. I'm finding it so that you can.
It's taking you an awfully long time to land this insult.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Not an insult. Never. I can't. You keep talking, and I'll find it.
I don't have anything else to say. I'm closing the stream.
No,
Anyway, that's going to be it for us for today.
Hang on. I'm finding.
I assume she's dredging up an old insult. She's looking for a time when she posted on Blue Sky a funny insult about me.
No, I'm trying to get us money for pizza.
Okay.
Please Please share this thing.
What is going on? Okay, let me have a look here. Okay, no, I guess this makes sense. So, in case you didn't know, the stream does have merch. This, of course, is the Knives of the Face t-shirt. A t-shirt containing a thing that I did say out loud in the kitchen while making a sandwich one day, which Amabel felt needed to go on a shirt. You can absolutely buy Amabel's goofy t-shirts and stuff here in this T Public store.
Like $1.
Yeah, every time. You can also just donate to the Ko-fi. Like,
Yeah,
but the shirts are fun. How do we go back to Mabel's stuff? Check this out. Look at that. This shirt is not about it's not about me, it's just true. Here's a shirt that is about kaiju. It's beautiful. And then here is a shirt that is about me. This, of course, is from the Thief playthrough. When I was doing the years, you can see all the arrows that are stealth that I put in the guards in Thief, because that's how stealth works. I keep saying I'm gonna do a merch store, but then I remember, hey, I haven't designed any merch yet. You got to do that first. Anyway, that's gonna be it for us for today.
Knives of his face.
Yeah, Baraka does have knives of his face. I think that's without question the truth. They're knives that you're always carrying in your pocket. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that people have enjoyed demos. I hope that we've helped to expose some cool demos. I hope people have found other cool demos as well for themselves. Yeah, you know the deal. When you come back next time, there's gonna be more videos. There's gonna be more streams next week. There's gonna be all kinds of things are going to keep happening. Wait, Lana the Witch says, I have a recommendation. Lana the Witch, take us out. Take us out on a good one. Cat of Ninetails says the Halfway Life one is still one of my favorite shirts. It's a good shirt. It's a wise and true thing. There is still time. Oh, okay. Lana is recommending a merch platform, Fourth Wall. Maybe a better way to do things than TeePublic, which is it's probably not. TeePublic's not technically a scam, but you do not make a lot of money working with TeePublic. I will say that.
No.
I will look into that. I will look into Fourth Wall and also actually making some merch sometime, but also videos and whatever. So, as we always say, go forth into the world, bring the love with you, and you will find that it's easier to find out there as well. It's crazy how that works. And then come back to us and tell us all